Today we're going to present you a few combos that work best because the kicks feed off each other. Now let's get started. Today we're going to present you a few combos that work best because the kicks feed off each other. That means the landing on the first kick is going to allow a perfect position to launch your second kick with the minimal time in between. Two of these combos are most used on front leg techniques, and you should use them as often as possible as well, but I did squeeze one old school combo at the end of this. Let's check them out. The first combo we're going to check out, it's a flop kick followed up by a hook kick, and we'll see how the position that we land on after the flop kick is just perfect for another hook kick right after. So if you do it with the front leg, we're going to be in a guarding stance here, and I'm just going to start working on my front leg. So I attack in and then I flop head level. What you want to look for here is the same leg that kicks the flop kick to be right on their inside of their bodies. This is a perfect position where you don't even have to turn for just a hook kick body level, and you can also go head level based on your space and the type of defense your opponent has. So one more time, if you start on the front leg, you would be here, you fake body, throw your flop, and then the position, this leg has to be between their legs and on the inside of their body. So this is a good space and good distance for me to just bend my knee the opposite way and score 2 quick points right there. Or if you go head level, of course, you're gonna score another 3. Now, if you do this one with the back leg, of course it works, but you just have to start in a closed stance. So you would do this one in open stance that we just showed, and if you want to go back leg, this one works too. Again, you fake from here, you land in the same position, and you continue in the same way. But make sure you start in a closed stance, because if you start in an open stance with your back leg, obviously you are going to land on the wrong side, and the hook kick would go on their back, which doesn't mean anything. You won't score on that spot. The second combo that works best, and it's executed with the front leg normally, it's a hook kick and then a flop kick. We kind of reverse the order, but it's actually a totally different combo, and it's done in a different way with a different purpose. So here you do the hook kick mostly to attack the head level and to get in a good position. So it could be used often as a decoy for your flop kick. But if you do score the hook kick, you actually have the option to score the flop kick too. So it's a great 6-point kick right off the bat, okay? So if we're here, you go hook kick head level, which allows a perfect position for you to drop your flop from there. So you don't need to do anything else. The ending on the hook is going to allow you to drop the flop. And this one, I've seen a lot of players scoring actually with both of the kicks. In the same time, you see it a lot of times, you see them missing the first kick, which is normal, because if your opponents are good opponents, they're going to dodge. They're going to want to dodge, which leaves you with the flop kick. And what you need to do in order to land your flop kick is to go a little deeper. So you need to shuffle in still after the hook kick, not just hook and then stay here on the spot, okay? So let's say if you get in with the front leg, you get in the perfect space, and then you have the option to drop the flop from there. So you would be hook head level and flop kick right away. This one could be done especially with their front leg up too. But you need to use your front arm. You kind of push their front leg away, which allows you to get in with the hook. So if she would have her front leg up, I would get in here. I move her front leg away with my front arm. I'm getting on her inside, and then I have a good position to drop my flop. This combo, it's a great combo that allows you to get on their inside. So with front leg players, they can keep you away a lot of times because they have this kick, this cut kick or any other kick right in front of you. So what options do you have? It's either getting on the inside or on the outside. So this would allow you to get more on their inside while you move here, and then you just drop right there and you can score. Again, if you do score both kicks, this is 6 points off the bat. And the last combo that works best today is from the old school techniques, and it involves a roundhouse, a tornado kick, and a spinning hook kick. You can replace the spinning hook kick with a back kick. It's gonna have similar results, or it works in the same way at least. The key here is to pretty much keep spinning. So the first spin is gonna give you momentum until the last spin. So each spin move, each kick actually fits from the one before. So the way you start this one, you're going to be in a guarding stance, and this is a combo that allows you to put a lot of pressure. It's a very offensive combo and puts a lot of pressure on opponents, or it also allows you to chase opponents that run away, that always back up, right? And from here, let's say we're going to showcase the case first where I land every single kick. So let's say I land one kick and they keep backing up, trying to make space from themselves, and you just keep continuing to score, okay? So the first one, you start with the roundhouse, tornado kick, and then you would land your spinning hook kick at the end. Again, you can do backing instead of spinning hook kick. The combo works in the same way. So key here is to not have any breaks in between the kicks. At beginner level, that's a mistake that we often see, where beginners kick one and then they take their time to wait here, and then another break, and then they try to keep spinning for the final kick. And that just takes away momentum, and it's just gonna slow you down, and you might not even reach your target. So what you want to do is to continue spinning, continue the rotation. Think about a hurricane that started and that just keeps building energy as it spins, okay? So if I'm here, again, this time I'm gonna showcase it with the opponent that runs away. So let's say the first two kicks are like a decoy, and I'm doing this in just one big technique. So for example, I miss, and I miss again, and then they run away, and I try to land my back kick right there. For example, if they would change angles, you can still land your back kick right, as long as you see that they changed their angle, right? So let's say they run backwards and they take an angle. I will go here, here, and then throw my back kick in the angle that I'm noticing that they're taking while they move on backwards. So let's review our combos from today. The first one was a flop kick with a hook kick. The things you need to look for here is getting your flop on the inside. So as soon as you land, or even if you do not land your flop, make sure that leg stays on the inside of their body, so you can throw a hook kick from there, body level or head level. That combo works best because it's very efficient from a positional standpoint. The second combo was a hook kick and a flop kick. Keep in mind that that hook kick often is done as a decoy for your flop kick. That allows you again to get on the inside of their body even while they have their front leg up, if you work on that front arm. And from there, you're just gonna drop a flop. In case you land both of them, hook and flop, that's a big scoring combo. That's 6 points from just one move. The second combo was a hook kick and a flop kick right after from that same position. Keep in mind that the hook kick is done as a decoy, so that allows you to get in better range and on the inside of their bodies. It can also be done while the front leg is up, as long as you block their front leg with your front arm. In case you do score both, hook and flop, that's a big scoring combo. That's 6 points right there. Our last combo was the spinning combo, the old school roundhouse, tornado kick, spinning hook kick, or back kick. Both of them work that way, and that allows you to put a lot of pressure offensively on your opponent. And it can be used on opponents that back up a lot, or even while you just land every single one of them. If you do land every single one of them, you are gonna grab a lot of points in one shot. Check them out and let us know how it goes. W1 out.